What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, if you guys watched my last video, you guys know what we're going to be doing to this truck. We're going to be giving it a 3.5 drop. The cousin doesn't want to go too low because I guess Texas streets ain't that friendly with lower trucks or anything lowered, I guess. You know, nothing like Cali streets, right? But yeah, anyways, we're going to be replacing the whole front suspension on this thing, ball joints, upper control arms, sway bar links, everything's going to go brand new. The way we're going to get 3.5 drop is 3-inch lower springs up front. For the back, we're going to install a flip kit, which is going to give us 6 inches. But remember, he wants to set at a 5-inch drop in the rear. So we're going to go ahead and install a lift shackle, which is going to give us 1 inch of a lift, and that'll make it sit at a 5-inch drop. So after we're done, it should look a lot better. Better than what it is now anyways, you know. Right now it looks like a lowrider, you know, like that, you know. Toda tumbada, you know. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and take care of that. So I'm not going to go ahead and show you guys like the whole process of how I'm going to do it because I already got a video on that when I lowered my single cab like a year ago. Alright, so I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, you know, why are you going to replace the whole front suspension if you can just go ahead and throw the lowering kit and be done with it? Well, this is why, guys. Outer tie rod is shot. Upper ball joint is pretty much shot. So if I can get you guys a view of the bottom one. Also shot. So this thing pretty much just needs love everywhere, honestly. Like I said, I've been testing it out for the last couple months since it's still here with me. And going over bumps or anything like that, or even coming to a stop, or even a U-turn, you hear a clunk. So I know it's coming from the suspension because obviously you can see how messed up this thing is. So I told him, you know, while we do the drop, we might as well replace everything we can. That way everything's new. You know, everything's going to be solid. So that's why we're replacing the whole front end. Alright guys, and just like that, we have the whole front end taken apart, both sides. I want to say it took me a little bit over an hour to do both sides, so give or take 30 minutes each side. Yeah, somewhere around there. Anyways, it's not bad of a job really if you know what you're doing. Me, it's not my first time doing it, so I kind of already know what tools are needed and whatnot. So, that's what it looks like. It looks pretty naked. And let me show you guys the parts that came out of this thing. And as I mentioned, parts are pretty beat up. Inner tie rod, todo chingado. I mean, fuck, it's bad. Outer tie rod, look at that thing. It doesn't even want to, like, it moves, but man, I don't know. What else? Upper ball joint. Boots cracked. It's not completely ripped, but I mean, there's a lot of play in that thing, so you might as well replace it. But check this out. Look at the shock, okay? As you guys know, shock, you compress them, they're supposed to go up by themselves. They didn't even fight me. Look, it doesn't even want to go up. That's how bad this thing was. Even then, with the little help, it doesn't want to go. That's one sign your shocks are bad. If you see a leak like that, which you can see this one's been leaky for a while because it's old, it's a sign to replace your shocks. Lower bar joint here. Ese está mandada la chingada. Boots all ripped. No bueno. Alright, so there we have the front end put back together. I know I didn't show you guys how I put it back together because, as I mentioned before, and I'll say it again, I do have plenty of content already on this. So I don't want to repeat the same content, you know. I just want to get it done, knocked out. So pretty much what we have here is everything is AC Delco, which is OEM for this truck. Inner and outer tie rod, sway bar link, upper control arm with the new ball joint, lower ball joint. Can't see that, it's behind here. But other than that, we got the 3-inch drop springs. We got the drop shock. Everything's new in the front end. The only thing left to do is get it aligned. But unfortunately, he does want to get it aligned in Texas. Don't know why. Maybe he don't trust my work. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. He's going to get it done out there. So hopefully the steering is not too off. So when they come pick it up, you know, and load it on the trailer, I guess, you know, hopefully it goes good. And hopefully everything I did is good. Because I won't be able to tell unless I test drive it. And I won't be able to test drive it unless we get it aligned. So we'll see how that goes. Let me put the wheels on and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I want to start off by apologizing for not showing you the whole process of how I did the rear of the truck. Simply because many of you guys know I don't do this for a living. I kind of just do it on my free time. And obviously this truck isn't mine, so I wanted to make sure everything was done right. Especially after my cousin calls me and tells me, hey, they're going to go pick it up, you know, next day. So that kind of puts me in a crunch time. And like I said, I just want to do everything right. So anyways, I'm just going to go over a little bit of what I did on the truck, how we achieved the 5-inch drop. And as far as the bed, you got 8 bolts holding it on. They're going to be 18 millimeters. You got 2 screws holding on the gas filler neck. Those are going to be T30s. Then you're going to have to disconnect the harness from this tail light and that tail light over there. And where you disconnect them at is right here. There's a little box right under this side of the bed. Unplug them. Alright guys, so the first thing we did to this truck was obviously install this underbed notch. Got it here locally. And let me tell you, quality product right there. It looks a lot more sturdier than, you know, other ones I've seen. But anyways, that's the first thing I did to it, was install an underbed notch. Welded that sucker in. You can see it sits there pretty nice. So after we welded it in, we sprayed it with some undercoating. That way it don't rust up or anything like that. Next thing, we installed the flip kit right here, which gives us 6 inches of a drop. But if you guys remember, he wants to sit at a 5-inch drop. And that's where these lift shackles right here come into play. They sell 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, but us, obviously, we just wanted to gain an inch, so we went with the 1 inch. Other than that, we got the drop shocks. Those are the ones I run on my truck, and I like them. Pretty good for the price. So that's pretty much it. It's a pretty basic drop, guys. Nothing too crazy with it. And I know a lot of people are gonna tell you you don't need another bed notch for, you know, for a 5-inch drop or a 4-inch drop. But let me tell you, I recommend it simply because otherwise you're gonna bottom out. Rear end's gonna bottom out on that frame a lot, and who knows, you might mess something up. So, as I told the cousin, I'd rather just do things the right way, and you know, that way, you know, it's all squared away. So next, we're gonna install the bed now, tie that sucker up, and give you guys a little, you know, after moment, I guess. Alright guys, so this is what the truck looks like after installing the 3.5 drop on it. Doesn't look too bad actually. I like the way it came out. At first I was making fun of them because, you know, I was like 3.5 drop and that's a baby drop, but honestly it looks pretty good. Even with the wheels it has on now, I think it has a nice stance to it. So for those of you guys wondering what tire size or what wheels, I guess in Texas they call these the first Texas edition wheels. Tire size he's running is 265 60 18s. So not bad. Came out pretty good. 3-inch lowering springs up front. Redid the whole front suspension. Everything. For the rear, underbed notch, new shocks, flip kit with the 1-inch lift shackle. That's how we achieved the 5-inch drop. But yeah guys, I think it came out pretty good. Like I said, I didn't record the whole process because they are coming to pick it up today, so it was kind of like a crunch time sort of thing. But as I mentioned, I just wanted to give you guys an after look. That's pretty good. But yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't too much of a detailed video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So with that being said guys, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.